first item in the show is the GoCity Gopowerbike, and we're offering this bike at a price of $749.98. That is an amazing price for all of these bikes, and what's really cool is it gives you the ability to use this bike as a standard pedal bike, but also gives you a boost power. So this is a bike that can support you and give you that extra boost, whether it's going up the hill or just extending the amount of time that you're pedaling. And will go up to 20 miles per hour. We're offering this, as I mentioned, at a phenomenal price. You get it for $150 in 5 installments on your credit card with Easy Pay. So please ask about that. And this has the power to take you up to 36 miles with that boost mode. Michael Padula is our guest and expert who is so excited about these bikes. And not only that, they are also, once you first put them together, and we always recommend that you put them together, take them to a bike shop, make sure they're tuned up and set up perfectly. But once you've done that, it easily folds and collapses for you, so you don't have to need a lot of space to store this bike, right?
Don't have to have a bike rack anymore, Jane. You don't have to strap this to the top of the bike, to the top of the car. You don't have to have a big space to store it in, because you can literally fold this model down, collapse it down, I'm happy to show, and then you have a space-saving little mode of transportation.
Well, let's take a little lap or two, and then I would love to talk a little about some of the features that are in this. Of course, this helmet is sold separately. We don't have that here. You will need to get your own helmet, and it's important that you do that for safety's sake.
So again, Jane, this is just like a standard bike. It is a standard bike that just has an electric capability to it. It's got a little battery that's rechargeable right here. So if you know how to ride a bike, you know how to ride an e-bike. 26-inch tires, so it's small enough that you can step through it. It doesn't have it's a step-through model, so you can simply go for a simple bike ride, just like you're used to. It's also got, like you mentioned, that pedal assist mode. So as you're biking, you can kick in the boost of power from the battery, and it will just take you on a little bit of an extra boosted ride. It's got 5 different levels of pedal assist mode. It's also got a full throttle mode. So it's that electronic capability that's going to, like you said, Jane, take you further, make your ride a little bit easier, and make you just enjoy yourself a little bit more. It
actually has the front and rear brakes, so you get the stability, you can adjust the tension, and most importantly,
never forsake a bike bell, right? Does come with a bell.
You gotta love the bike bell.
Plus,
too.
You know, it's got the handbrakes and it's got the battery and it's got a motor, but it certainly does come with a bike bell.
I wish we had had this bike when we were at a resort in California. The mode of transportation to get from one area to the next in that resort was the bike. But they're all just like the beach cruisers. They're really hard to manage. They're not adjustable. And once again, you know, by the time I was like halfway through, I was like, oh, good. I'm up the hills, I could use a little boost on that.
Absolutely.
This actually has that built in. So I'd love to do an actual tour on this so everybody has an idea of what they're getting, then we'll take another ride.
Sure. So again, standard, I misspoke earlier, I said 26-inch tires. These are 20-inch tires. This is the GoCity model. The 26-inch model, by the way, we completely sold out of. So this is one of the most popular models that GoPower makes. They've been in the game for 10 years, sold over 40,000 bikes. So again, 26-inch puncture-resistant tires, front and rear fenders. You've got foldable pedals. Why is that important? Because when I fold up the bike, you're going to see how those just make it take up even less space. Right up top, you just got a simple handlebar setup. You do have a Shimano 6-speed shifter. So if you remember shifting your bike when you had a 10-speed or a 7-speed bike growing up, same thing here. If you're just in that standard pedal mode and you're going up a hill and you don't want to use the battery, you can just shift it down and it'll give you a little bit more tension on the bike. You've got an LCD display up here, which is really neat because it shows you your miles per hour. It's got a speedometer, it's got an odometer, it's got a battery charge level. This also shows you what level of pedal assist you're in. You've certainly got an LED bike light in the front, as well as LED brake lights, which, as you can see, when you engage the brake,
slowing down.
Exactly. So you don't even have to have the battery on. The brake lights will come on. Again, you've got front and rear fenders. You've got a bike rack in the back, so you can support up to 25 pounds back here. Adjustable seat. And again, simple, compact design, easy to use. And again, the neatest part about it is that it does fold up. And you can literally put it in the back of your trunk, put it in the dorm room, put it in a small apartment. Don't any longer have to have a bike rack to be able to transport.
Could you show us that really quickly? And we only have about 400 of these available. I'm sorry, 300 available. So not a whole lot of these to go around.
So first I'm just going to turn my bike light off,
Okay.
just for no particular reason. So again, we've got one little shifter, one little lever right here. I'm going to lift that up and I'm going to pull down the front part of the bike. So the front part has completely folded.
Okay.
Next, I'm going to flip this little silver guy right here. I'm going to lift up on the hinge, flip that over,
Oh my gosh. And that's it.
and away I go.
Wow.
See ya.
So you can put this in the trunk of the car. You don't have to
Absolutely.
have a special bike rack for this to travel, to take this with you. And what's most important to me is knowing that I'm not going to get stuck on that hill, Michael.
That's right.
It has the walk along
That's right.
mode too. So if you do decide to get off and just walk alongside the bike, then you can do that as well. So if you are picking this up, use your credit card and enjoy 5 easy pays of $150 a month. That means you can get on this bike in 7 to 10 days, start riding it around, pay $150. If you love it, then continue your payments and you're going to be good. If not, then you can send it back for a full refund. Also, if you shop with your QVC credit card, we have 12-month special financing available for you as well. So there's an opportunity again to spread your payments out over 12 months. Oops, did I do something with this? I think I.
Oh, and you shifted. You might have just shifted it down out of the.
Oh, out
Here,
of the chain.
I'll zoom back over and come check it out.
Let me
Jane.
see. But 12-month financing available as well. Yeah, I'll let you do that.
I'll tell you what. Here, we'll
but
swap.
This is 319241. That's your item number. There you go. Sorry.
Thanks.
Did I
No.
knock
Don't
the
be sorry.
chain off? But I want to encourage you again. What I love about this is it's a soft padded seat.
Yeah.
It gives you the ability again to go further because you've got that extra little boost built into it, and you never feel like you're not going to make it up the hill. There we go. Okay. Now I'm on the street.
I'm in full throttle mode right now, Jane, which means I'm not. You are too.
I
So
am.
we're not pedaling.
Yeah.
Just letting the battery do the work for us. Again, it's a 4-hour charge on the battery life, and I'm telling you, I ride this bike every single day. I actually bought a brand new car this week, and instead of driving the car, I went for a bike ride. The battery lasts for a long time, 36 miles on a single ride.
Michael, so many people are in assisted living communities now and using the bikes to travel from one part of the area to the next. These are wonderful for at the beach. My mother-in-law will tell you, I chased my husband 60 miles to Atlantic City on a bike. And honestly, if I had this boost, I would have been really happy. 35 years ago, we did the Bridge to Shore bike race for a charity. He made it there in like less than 3 hours. It took me 6 on a bike.
But you got there.
I got there. I wish I had the Go bike
That's right.
to give me a little
That's
boost
right.
when things were, not going too well for me. But I do love just biking as an exercise and just as an opportunity to get from one place to the next.
And a lot of us think that biking can be difficult, right? Like you mentioned, going up a hill or going for a long bike ride. With the battery capability, it will take you further than you've been before. All Go Power customers keep writing back and saying, I get to see more of my town.
Right.
I get to go further. You can use this as transportation. Costs literally 4 cents to charge this entire battery. No gas, no insurance. Nothing to do further than that, but it really does make you do more, see more, have more fun. It's got so many great possibilities.
We don't have very much room around here, but I tell you what, I could definitely put some miles on this one with a little battery boost. That's for sure, Michael.
That's right.
We'll continue in the process of placing your order for this. It's the Gopowerbike GoCity electric bike with the 500-watt motor. Continue in the process of placing your order. Michael, a good time. Thank you so much.
You're so
for
welcome,
hanging
Jane.
with
I had a
me
blast
today.
too.
Thank you so much. E319241, and don't forget you can do 5 easy pays or shop with a Q card and enjoy 12-month special financing.